Hello, hello. Good evening. It's Ryako. Yeah. Jesus, I think my lights are a little like this is so bright. It's like shining in my eyes. Ah! Okay. Hello. Hi. It's been like a hot minute since I've streamed, so yeah. It's been a long time. Hi, Ray of Emotions. Hi, Will's Robin. Hope you guys are doing okay. I am okay, all things considered. I've been really busy, and so sorry for not having streamed for a while. It's just like I just got busy. I just got really busy. I mean, the last time I streamed was in December, and it was probably, hey, head first only, evening. Yeah, the last time I streamed was sometime in December, and it was like before Christmas stuff, and then Christmas happened. Christmas was busy. And then it was like, okay, New Year. And then it was like, okay, I got shit to do, and I was working on Metropolis for like fucking ages. And basically today, like around like, I'd have to say 3:30, maybe 4 if I'm really pushing it, I finished. It took me that fucking long, and I'm telling you, I had like 2 days of Christmas fun tops, and I was back working. So if you think I was like just dicking around during my Christmas and during my New Year's, I wasn't. I was just working my fucking ass off. It was a fuck ton of work. And Jesus Christ, I didn't realize it was so much. Headfirst only says, hooray! A Rave Emotion says, yay, it's done. It is done. Oh my fucking god. I mean, shit. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I thought, oh yeah, I'm finished composing. No problem. I kind of like prepped myself, saying like, oh yeah, I know it's going to take a while for like mixing, mastering, and all that fun jazz. And I wasn't wrong, because I've been working so hard, and I did it. And I am currently, if you're wondering like what I have been doing these last few weeks, it's been Metropolis stuff. It's been like a beat for another person. It's been, just a lot of shit. My phone buzzing. Okay, yeah, it's been a lot of shit. I've been doing a lot of shit, and yeah, it's done. And so, like, when it's really done, when I've got everything, like when I'm doing a stream, a little Twitch stream viewing party, then I'll, then I'll do the thing where look, okay, hold up. Let me rummage in my drawer of secrets. Damn it. Oh shit, maybe it's not in here. Oh no, I hope I didn't misplace it. Shit, I'm gonna have to look for it. Okay, so I had like one joint left, okay? One joint left. One. From the Netherlands. From Den Haag. Yeah. Not from Amsterdam. It's from Den Haag. But it could be grown in Amsterdam. I don't know. I have one more left. One. And I'm saving it for when this is all finished and I can just be high. Hi, Matthew G-Man. Hi. Nice to have a new person hanging around. So Headfirst only says, the mastering process never stops. You just reach a point where you have to leave it alone and walk away. Yeah. And it's true. It's so true. I cannot stress that enough. When you're hey, the French Doggy says hello. Yeah, when you're mixing and you're mastering is Matthew the G-Man says, "You are very beautiful." Thank you. I'm all cool. I'm all good, whatevs. Yeah. If you want to compliment me, you want to make me happy, compliment my brain. That's the best part. Looks, they'll fade with time, and I'll be old and wrinkly, and it's like, whatever. But if someone says something nice about how, about music or my brain, hey, that's even better. Headfirst only says, it's all about the music, folks. Yeah, it is. My love for you won't. Matthew the G-Man. Jesus! I just started the stream. So yeah, what Headfirst only says is true. When you are mastering something, you can keep going for probably several months, but you won't. Because at some point you're just going to be like, okay, I give up. I'm done. So that's kind of where I was at today. Actually, I was there like about a week ago, but then I just kept going because that's how it goes. Headfirst only saying, yeah, getting creepy there. Shit. Oh my god, I've dealt with so much worse. So, whatevs. Okay, so Metropolis, the score, mastering, mixing, done. It's done. And so I'll be, the announcements are basically, here's the announcements. So, sorry, first I want to apologize for not streaming for like 3 weeks, but it's just been like so much work, and I've really not been doing enough of anything. Yeah, like sleeping. Yeah, what's that? Relaxing, what's that? I kind of lost my mind a little last week, after on Wednesday, and as I was I was really tired. I was working on stuff, and then I found out about like what was happening in the US, and I was like, I may live in Belgium, and I may also be a Belgian national, but I'm also American, and I was American first. And it's always like really shocking. That whole thing was just shocking. And that all the things I felt it was just horror and shame and sadness, and basically all the terrible feelings that we like to, not show people. It was, yeah, that. Duff French Dougie says, is this in January that you will receive an answer for the mentorship program you applied for? That was part of the news. I did not get the mentorship program. So I really gave it my best shot. I applied for a mentorship program for the Alliance for Women Film Composers, but I did not get one. And I know that there were a lot of people applying. I know that there weren't as many mentors as there were obviously applicants. Duff French Dougie says, oh shit, I know. I was really disappointed too. And it's like, I can either sit around and cry about it, or I can work on Metropolis and just be like, fuck it, and just work. And so I threw myself into work. And I threw myself into so much work to the point where I think I had like a mental breakdown and I was just dead tired. And then I had to take a little bit of a break, just to, just a couple days, just to sort of, I don't know, be normal, So that happened. God, my cat Queenie, she's still not doing so hot. I'm basically waiting for things to take a really bad turn and then take her to the vet. to be put down. So basically, I'm waiting. And so decided to give her the best fucking Christmas and New Year's ever. So I gave her like sashimi. At first only says, "Aw, give Queenie a hug from me." I will. Yeah, it is what it is, and I'm trying to be okay. And so I just spoil her, and I spoiled her with like really good sashimi. like top shelf shit. Not that she would care. Maybe she did. I don't know. All I know is I gave her a Christmas and a good New Year's. And so, I don't know. I figure, look, if you're going to die, then you might as well die happy and full. So, there. And, yeah. And usually with, like, the shit that you really like. So, there. So, that's what's been happening. I did a photo shoot for Metropolis, for the Metropolis stuff, because yes, I am releasing the score on Bandcamp, and because it is like, it's been months and months and months of work. It's 2.5 hours of scoring, and it's been really, really crazy. So yeah, I'm releasing that. And it can sync up to the latest iteration of the film. So yeah, there's that. So I'm releasing this album on next Tuesday, the 19th, I think. Oh Jesus, I'm so bad with dates. God, I need to look at a calendar, but I suck. Yeah, so I think it's the 19th is, Will's Robin says, "You are correct. Thank you." I usually am not. So, I'm going to release on the 19th, and I'm also going to have the first viewing party. I figured I should do two. One for the week, during the week, a weekday, and one on the weekend. So I'm doing Tuesday next week on the 19th, and then I'm doing Saturday, which is the 23rd. And the reason why I'm going to do it on Tuesday and not Wednesday is because Wednesday is the American inauguration, and I don't want to miss that. I don't want to miss it, so I don't want anyone to miss it. So it's like, how about we do Tuesday? And then on Wednesday, it's like everybody will be free to watch that, as they get rid of Trump. Oh, good God. Like, there's so much shit happening right now. And you know what? As I was mastering this film and putting it together, man, the angry mob. I don't know if anyone else caught on to that. It's just the angry mob in Metropolis. The angry mob, they get, they are riled up by a charismatic person, or Evil Maria, but they end up like being violent, but basically insurrection. And in doing so, as a consequence, they put their children in danger of dying in a flood. So it's like so many things. It's just like I was doing this, and I was like watching the news and going and reading the news, and I know this film is from like it was released in 1927. This is an old ass film, but some of the stuff in there is just frightening and seemingly like modern, seemingly like present. So, okay. So, just to let you know, release and watch party next week, Tuesday, the 19th. I'm going to do it at... it's a 2.5 hour film. So maybe if I start like... I'm trying to think. Maybe if I start around like 8 o'clock instead of 9. Because like usually this stream I start at 9. So maybe if I start at 8, it's 2.5 hours. It won't be too late for everybody. I think that it's just, it's a good time, and, maybe I'm going to write that down. Duff French Doggy says, gonna miss Trump memes though. That's the only sad part. Yeah, I don't mind giving those up. Head First Only says, so that's 1900 GMT. Yes, it is. So 1900 GMT, 2000 CET, and which is for people on the East Coast, 2 p.m. And people on the West Coast, 11 a.m. So it's 2.5 hours. I figure I should give you guys there should be enough time. And also it's I just want to make sure that I don't keep anybody up too late. So yeah. Yeah. So there you go. So watch party is on Tuesday and on Saturday. So for those people who can't make it on the Tuesday one, I'll do it Saturday at the same time. And we'll see who can make what. And I won't be streaming on Wednesday. I'll just be streaming that Tuesday and that Saturday, just the watch party stuff. And yeah, I'll do Facebook invites. I'll do the whole thing after. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. There. Did you miss the awkward rambling? No? God, I'm awkward. Jesus Christ. Okay, other stuff. I will more announcements. I'm doing the Nerdcore Hip Hop VPC this year. And my partner is Kadesh Flow. And he's amazing. And he actually reached out to me and asked me if I would do it with him, because basically when I did VPC last time, it was with Michael Kill, and I was a producer, and so this time around I'm also being a producer because I actually really enjoy the production, strangely enough. I mean, I love doing vocals and things like that, and writing lyrics and everything, but I think that as a rapper, Kadesh Flow is a lot stronger. And not only that, but he's just really good at what he does. And I'm a different kind of producer. He actually messaged me and we had this whole call, and he told me he's like, you're not just a beat maker, you're an actual producer. And I'm like, thank you. And it's that's nice. And I gave him all the warnings, look, I'm totally weird. I'm kind of awkward. I'm weird, and I'm going to be a little hard on you. If I don't think something is up to scratch, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to push you probably. But I promise I will give 100% of everything. I will give you everything I've got. And I think, yeah, I don't know if I scared him or if he thought it was amusing. I can't tell sometimes. Sometimes people just smile and they're polite. But no, I think he's actually kind of into it. I'm a bit hard. When I say hard, I mean I will never half-ass anything. It's whole ass or nothing. A Ray of Emotion says, still no news on when it starts. Nope, no news. But I don't mind that it's not starting yet. I'm not in any rush because I've got stuff to do. Because February's coming up. And for all you people out there, February equals FOM. February Album Writing Month. And my friend Chris, who's known as Head First Only on pretty much everything. My friend Head First Only, he streams about is it FOM yet? He does a Sunday stream, which is at 9 p.m. British time, like GMT. And yeah, Wills Robin says, the guy in this chat. Yes, he's in my chat. And it's 10 p.m. My time, which is CET. So he streams every Sunday. He also streams on Thursday, but Sundays especially geared towards FOM. And is it FOM yet? And FOM things like just new VSTs. Just basically like lots of it's just super useful information, and it's like, and it's great and way more useful than I could ever be. Because like when I start working, I just get into it like a cave and nothing else matters. But when he gets busy, he actually finds out a lot of stuff and he tells you, and he's like, it's like, oh, I didn't know about this. So yeah, so that's what he does. He's also a musician. So February album writing month starts on the 1st of February. And basically the concept is to write 14 songs in, which is basically like an album in 28 days. And will I try to do it? Yes. But if I'm doing VPC at the same time, I don't know. It's like, I'm going to do my best and I probably won't hit 14, but I'm just going to do what I can and just try to be part of the community and maybe like just listen to stuff and take a break even and just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. I'm at the very least going to be there for other people. And because it's, I don't know. Last year got so crazy, and I was doing, I was in the Addams Family musical and we were doing rehearsals, and it was hard doing that. And FOM, I was going mental. I was so tired. It was so tiring, and in the end I couldn't do it. I had to quit FOM because I was so tired, to the point where it's like every day became like agonizing. So I'll try to make sure it doesn't get to that point, and I won't feel bad about about not finishing, because I know that I can pull 14 songs. I don't need inspiration. I've got inspiration on tap, basically. It's like, you want to get into flow? I can do it like that. It's super easy for me. And like writing, everything, it's because I haven't stopped. Anyway, let me catch up on that chat. Yeah. Head First Only says, and our pal, Da French Doggy, is now bona fide farmer too as of this week. Hey! Congratulations, Da French Doggy. I'm so glad you're joining our sacred group. No, it's not sacred at all, but I hope it'll be great. And Da French Doggy says, I'll try to stream some song making whenever it's possible. So Da French Doggy is also on Twitch. So yeah, Da French Doggy, DuhFrenchDoge. So it's kind of a huge cult. Da French Doggy says, no, it's not. It's a group of people. It's a group of people. And within that group, there are like sort of like little like cliques or little other groups. There are the people who are the synth nerds. Looking at you, Chris. They're the people who are kind of like me, where actually they're like the ukulele people. Like, they're people who are just like all about that ukulele and vocals. They're the lyric writers. They're the people who are just writing songs and but not producing. There are people who are doing like big instrumentals. They're those people. They're the prog rock people. There are people, and then there are people like me who do both. And I tend to do a lot. I don't know. I do like heavier beats and stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Rave Emotion says, Oh, wait, no. Huh. Let me catch up with Head First Only. Head First Only says it totally is, when in reference to the huge cult. But that nice sort of cult. Yeah, that's the sort of cult that's not going to take, like, you know, they're not going to take your firstborn child, nor are they going to, like, sacrifice you. So that's nice. He says there's hashtag cowcore cult too. Yeah. Cowbell. Everything has to have cowbell. This is a thing. I don't even own a cowbell. I feel like I ought to buy one, but it's not the sort of thing that I normally buy, and I wouldn't even know what would make a good cowbell. How would I make, what are the, you know, it's like when you're buying something, any instruments, like what are the specifications of said cowbell? Like, do you need a bigger cowbell, or is it a small one? Will it do, you know? Yeah. Raven Motion says contract ends in the beginning of February, so I'll have nothing else much to do to catch random streams. You know what? Yeah, you can do that. Just, you know, hang out, I guess. So any drum shop will sell you one. Yeah, because of the drum shops that are around Brugge. Come on, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to order it online. There's no way. God, I'd have to order online. Maybe I'll find one. So let's see what else. Oh yeah. So I told you that during Christmas and New Year's and everything, I've just been super busy. Okay. I haven't taken a proper break. Except for when I had like a slight mental breakdown last week. And that was it. So just so you know, I don't waste time. And when I do photo shoots for albums, for whatever, if it's for an album, it's gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna have to I try to go all in, like try to make it as nice and professional as possible and conceptual as possible. And if you don't know already, like if you don't know already, Array of Emotions takes my photos. And so it's like I have, you know, it's like not just me, and like, you know, it's also like he's doing work. And so at first I want to say I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Second, I want to share one of the things I made. Okay. So while you guys were dicking around during Christmas, no, just kidding. You guys weren't dicking around. I know you weren't dicking around because I know you were working on shit. Okay. By the way, Raven Motion says, time to go steal a Swiss cow. Do Swiss cows wear belts? Like, do they actually do the belts? And Duff French Dougie's like, Switzerland is not that far too. Yeah. You know, for all that traveling we're allowed to do right now, right? Head First Only says, oh my god, Gear for Music will sell you a whole set of 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 9-inch cowbells on a stand for £45. So clearly cowbells are classified by size, not pitch. Who knew? I didn't know that. Swiss cows do wear bells, a Raven Motion says, hence cowbells. Yeah, but I thought that was just like sort of like, it's that old country thing, and then like nobody does it anymore. You know, that sort of thing. Head First Only says, they sure do. They're a big part of ski culture. That's cool. I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to look into that. So moving along. Oh, by the way, I took down all my shit off the wall because I'm thinking of redecorating this whole thing. Head First Only says, you get the nutters at the downhill races with like 3-foot cowbells around their necks. 3 foot? Like 3 foot. Like they make that? They make 3-foot cowbells? Who does that? Why? Okay. It's kind of, yeah, cool. Okay, so while you guys were like during like, you know, whatever you spent Christmas doing, I made a thing. So I made a headpiece. You see that? It's an Art Deco headpiece. It's sort of modeled a bit after the one that evil Maria wears during Metropolis, during her little sexy dance. But I decided to make it a little bigger and also a little, yeah, just a little bit bigger and cooler looking. So hold on, I'm gonna take this off. Oof. Okay, it's super massive. All right, it's pretty big. Headfirst only says, "Oh, the feathers are new." Yeah, actually, a lot of this stuff is new. Deaf French Jackie says it looks nice and fluffy, and Rave Emotion says it's so big. It is really big. It's pretty big. This is actually, first I started with like, I got a metal headband, and basically I stripped off a headband that I had that I wasn't using, and then I got some cable ties, and I did one layer of cable ties, and then I thought, that's not enough. There needs to be more sticks, please. And so I got bamboo skewers, and so it starts with like a cable tie, then bamboo skewer, then cable tie, then bamboo skewer, and at the end it's like it alternates, like, so the but the feathers are like they're on each thing. And so the reason why I did this was because I knew hers, it looked like in the film, it looked like hers were made with feathers, but not like, but basically like almost like half of an ostrich feather, sort of doing a kind of where it was fanned out. I couldn't get that. So this is what I could get, and so I made this, and it's got like a high gloss painted it's high gloss painted gold. So it's these are some beads that I had for that I had from a shitty bracelet that I never wore because somebody gave it to me because they just didn't want to throw it away themselves. So they just gave it to me, and I was like, okay, I'll keep it. And so I did that. I added those. I had to glue those on there. This is a trim, a gold trim that I had lying around. Just it was somewhere. And this is actually this little solid surface right back here. That is that's gaffer tape. So this is gaffer tape and a bunch of shit lying around my house. The feathers I had to go get, and the feathers I had to manually I had to basically sort through tons of feathers and also do a lot of clipping, and there you go. So that it would look fluffy at the edges, because, you know, and because I think these are turkey feathers. But yeah, I couldn't afford a huge ass amount of ostrich feathers, so turkey feathers. Let me just put that away. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Headfirst only says full marks for creativity and leet maker skills. Oh Jesus. Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's because my idea for doing a photo thing was to sort of almost be like the dancer Maria, like the evil Maria who does the dancey thing, but like with not jeweled pasties. And so here, I will share a photo with you. Let me switch to display. Hold the phone. Here's a photo. It's not a photo that's going to be on the cover. It's just like a photo that came out great, but I'm not putting this one on the cover. So you can actually see what the concept I was going for. So, hold on. There you go. Boom. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's me. So I had to do gold body paint. I had to do gold on one side of my face, and basically there's when that scene in Metropolis where you first get to meet Evil Maria and she goes to see Yo and she does that thing where she bends her head down and she smiles and she closes that one eye or something. She does that thing. That's why I painted or did something I wanted to do half my face gold, and then end up doing the M from the Metropolis. If you look at the movie poster, the one that everybody knows about, it's that sort of gold, that gold and black kind of poster, and I wanted to sort of kind of get a bit of the metallic thing happening and the gold, but also channeling some of that Evil Maria dancey shit. So there you go. There. That's it's what were you doing during Christmas vacation things and New Year and stuff? It's what were you doing? Yeah. It's that's what I was doing. I was doing that. So yeah, anyway, Headfirst only says, awesome! Da French Dougie says, holy shit, amazing photo, thank you. Wills Robin says, hey, the paint works great, great photo. Yeah, do you know how weird it is to paint yourself? It's weird. I had to get some special gold paint to put on my face and body. And it is weird painting yourself. And, yeah. But there you go. Headfirst only says, you resisted the temptation to mimic Evil Maria's mad eyebrow game. I did. I did not do the mad eyebrow game. However, I had to do some special... Ooh, Creative Cloud, you have 3 new updates. Thank you. So here, I did, the backlight turning your hair gold is a very nice touch. Yeah, so there's a backlight, and what it does, it illuminates the feathers, and because feathers themselves are quite, there's a transparency to them. Yeah, it just looks amazing, and you can kind of see it in the film too, when they backlight Maria, the Evil Maria dancing scene. You can see it too. There's a way that there's it just looks a certain, almost a little dreamy, and that's kind of what I was trying to do. I had to basically curl my hair and then make it look a little shorter because I found that the long hair was obscuring the M, but I had to make sure that it sort of looked a little like hair still. So I had to do some special shit. The makeup shit. This right here, this was hard. Doing the gold was hard, but also I had to fill in the eyebrow sort of black because to have a high contrast, because you can't taking a photo like this if you just have regular eyebrow, it doesn't come out because the gold paint just sort of covers it, and you can kind of fill it in, but it wasn't contrasty enough, so I ended up doing a black eyebrow, and the liner is just black liner, hardcore black liner, and the lipstick is also black. So what that does, it creates that kind of that sort of, I don't know, it creates that sort of dimension rather than something just looking like it's one color. You're giving it the dimension, you're giving it the shape, and also yeah, this is this thing is like it's like a sequin sort of transparent kind of cape thing. And it's like something that was meant to sort of mimic like 1920s kind of stuff. So that's what I'm wearing. And yeah, I'm not wearing anything else. Because it, you can't like really, this is kind of a photo that cannot be done with a bunch of shit on you. You kind of have to do it, you have to kind of do it naked. Yes. So, yeah. A Raven Motion says, looking at this on the TV, I may have overdone the contrast on the face a bit and that it, whatever. Looks great. Shit, it looks amazing. I look like not that great in real life. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that cool, but I'm really good at taking photos that make me kind of look cooler than I really am. So there, I'm sharing one photo with you. And I don't know, I might stick this one somewhere. Not sure where. It's going to be part of the announcements. I've got some photos, some great ones. Took some really great ones. Not just of this, but of myself in like, I got this gold dress that I also, and then it was also great to take photos in because it looks really kind of retro. I did a sort of retro. So this is 1920s, and then the one with the dress is sort of more like 1940s, but yeah. Yeah. Wills Robin says, well, you are cool. Looks aren't everything, like you have said before on this stream. Yeah. It's like, thanks. Anyway, that's one thing. Okay. I hope I have everything done. What else? What else was I gonna do? I was gonna tell you something probably smart, but now I can't think of it. Alright. But yeah. That's... Yeah. So, the score thing, I'll have to cut it up into bits still and list the tracks. I've made a list of all the names, plus like okay, alright. I want to tell you this, alright? Wills Robin says, also the picture looks great, so this is not me insulting your looks. Thank you. Don't worry. No big deal. So I had to come up with like lovely notes and things and stuff, titles for songs and sections, and Head First Only is like super neat and writes very clean and neat, and I am not like that at all. And he's got like notebooks, and I have a tendency to have like legal pads. So hold on, I'm gonna switch to full camera. All right, say goodbye to the photo. Goodbye, photo. We'll see you later. So this is what my notes look like. Oh, there are more notes right here. It's a big fucking mess. It's a to-do list. I do a lot of this shit. Head First Only says, I lolled. Is that bad? No, I think your way's lovely. It's just, and I don't know, I try to be neat, but I don't know, I always like to write stuff on legal pads, because then I can take it away and throw it away, and then I feel like it's completed. Like, I don't want it to be hanging around me. I have a notebook for some notes for something. I think it was for producer notes, but I haven't written anything in it because I was going to write some stuff, but it's a dinosaur, and he's really like motivational, and he's like, you can do this, and I'm like, oh, thank you, friendly dinosaur. I haven't used it yet. because I've been doing this kind of shit. Oh, you want to know my conceptual drawings for like what I thought the photo should be? There. This is what I do. I just doodle and I make messy notes. More messy notes. That. More messy notes. Basically, these pads are just full of messy notes and to-do lists. And I cross out stuff when I'm finished doing it so I don't forget. And my god, this entire pad is just like really... It's just notes. And when I say notes, I mean like just like these are notes I'm going to end up throwing away. Because I don't need to know all this shit. But yeah, there you go. I'm really, I don't know. I'm like that. So sorry. Array of Emotion says, you do have the neatest notes I've ever seen, Head First Only. Yes, Head First Only has the neatest notes I've ever seen. He writes with a fountain pen. I write with a pen that has like a swan on it. So, and a puff ball. There you go. I like swans and pink things and fluffy stuff. Yeah, I love fun pens that are not fountain pens. Not that I don't like fountain pens. Fountain pens are fine. It's just that I don't know. There's something that I really like about like a regular Bic. At First Only says, it's the fault of my chemistry teacher at school. He made us take notes in fountain pen, and if they weren't neat enough, we'd get a dead leg from him. Because in the 70s, schools were totally fine with the whole physical abuse thing. What's dead leg? What is that? I don't know. You're going to have to explain. You'll need to explain, Head First Only, because I am not well versed in British physical abuse. I can tell you like Asian shit, but like British stuff is like, nope. So we'll find out what dead leg is. I don't even know. First Only says, he'd punch you in the thigh and your whole leg would go numb. What? What? This was legal? Holy shit. You can... Wait, hold on. You can do that to a person? Can you punch them in the thigh and then their whole leg would go dead? Okay. Yeah. That's awful. Oh my god. So evil. Evil! Ray of Emotion says, my dad's got some horror stories about school. Oh my god. Didn't involve a paddle. Or something. I don't know. Wills Robin says, yeah, there are spots like that. That's so crazy. Some people can put someone on the ground by tapping in some weird spots. Okay, I should probably learn these then. That would be neat. Okay, note to self. Let me write down my messy note. Learn spots. Just in case. Oh, what else? Did I have what left for you? Metropolis. Did it? Oh, I was gonna share like a... Okay, Headfirst Only says, he'd also gas us if we got too noisy. He'd turn on a KIPS generator, which produces hydrogen sulfide, which is deadly poisonous, and not turn it off until we shut up. Okay, that's not funny abusive anymore. That's just abusive and terrible. That's really fucking terrible. And if that person is still alive, Headfirst Only, you need to go there. You need to find him. And you need to punch him in the nuts. And just punch him repeatedly in the nuts. because you can't really die from that, but you can hurt an awful lot. And like take his like thumbnails or something. Just take some pliers, do a little bit of torture, and then like, you know what? And then you should punch him in the fucking thigh. Have his leg go asleep, you know, and then like put him in a room with a hydrogen sulfide. And then he'd be like, how you like it, bitch? That'd be great. Where's that? Yeah, do. He was a tiny mad Welshman called Mr. Jones. Of course. Headfirst only says. Okay, Miss Jones, if you're still alive, just people coming for you because you got some splaining to do. You got some crimes that you have to pay for. This is somebody call The Hague because we got some war crimes. Come on. What the fuck? All right. Okay, so that's done. I wanted to also say, he'd be like 100, about 100. So I'm sure he's no longer with us. Headfirst only says, okay, damn, you should have found him. Like it could have been like you and like a few other schoolmates, and you guys go like, okay, all right, I got a plan. Mr. Jones needs to be, you know, he needs a reckoning. We need to give him a reckoning, you know, like a beatdown, but like a long one. Like, you know, in Firefly, you know that series Firefly, Joss Whedon series, and there's a character, a villain called Niska, and Niska is like crazy, and he's old, and he like tortures people and just basically will torture them for days and not kill them quickly. It'll just be torturous days. I feel like, like you might wanna, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to fantasize. Yes. Okay. Tough Rich Doggy says he doesn't deserve a F. Yeah, I know. For a second there, I thought you were going to suggest putting Mr. Jones through the engine. Or Ava Motion says, no, I would never put Mr. Jones through an engine. I would never put anyone through an engine. It's too fast. I think that if someone's, you know, or, well, but that can make you kind of as bad as them. It just keeps the violence going. Yeah, it just perpetuates a cycle of violence. Yes, I understand Will's Robin. And Will's Robin is the voice of reason. Yeah, I know. And I'm not saying, like, I'm gonna go out and, like, commit crimes and do terrible things. What I am saying is that we all sort of fantasize sometimes. And I have a very active imagination and array of emotions. If I were going to put somebody through an engine, then I would suspend them. I would tie their arms up. I would suspend over their head. And I would suspend them from like a very well-rooted post, you know, dug by post holer or post for digging poles. And I would, that's a reference. I would do that. I would a bit higher, so that the feet don't touch the ground, obviously. And then I would turn on the engine, but I'd only make him go kind of like halfway through. Yeah, that's what I would do. See that, Mr. Jones? Yeah. Dead leg my ass. All right. Anyway, yeah. See, I don't know. I think women, you know, I think a lot of women are very good at coming up with like torture stuff. Yeah. I think women are very good at it because I think we kind of, I don't know, we all have to sort of, I think it's part of the reason also why women like true crime. You know that I think the majority of viewers of true crime things are women. It's partly because like we're trying to sort of prep ourselves for like terrible people. And it's almost to like prep ourselves for a situation where things are, you know, where things are terrible, where people have wronged us, and to warn us about all the crazies out there. And so we come up with these fantasies, these little revenge fantasies, but we also have to be on alert. And I think it's like a woman, like a female / like minority group way of dealing with, aggression and terrible things, and how a lot of people who are like minorities and who, and females in general, they tend to be like on the receiving end of the true crime. So, yeah. Anyway, what else? Oh, yeah. Is that the time? Burp, burp, burp. Okay. So, it's like almost 10. I'll show you one music thing. Oh, Mr. Pickles. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, Mr. Pickles? Sorry, my cat is doing a thing. Wills Robin says, I listen to true crime podcasts from time to time. I don't. I watch documentaries. Like I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, buddy? Shit, I don't know what he's doing. You can't see him, can you? There. Can you see him now? No? Come on, bud. Why are you? Don't break my plant. He's ruining. Okay, quickie thingy. Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't show it to you. Because I haven't, because it was a beat I made for somebody, but she hasn't given me like lyrics yet and vocals. Tiny bit of movement in the back says array of emotions. Yeah. I haven't gotten vocals yet. So anyway, I think, I'm just going to make this short. I'm really sorry, but I can show it to you, but I don't know. I'll just wait until I get, some lyrics or something, vocals. But yeah, I have been working on music. I've just been very busy. So, at first only says, it's cool. Yeah. Also, yeah, I'll keep this pretty short. So, just to reiterate, next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. my time, which is 7 p.m. the British time. And, Jesus Christ, 2 p.m. Eastern for the U.S., 11 a.m. Pacific. Tuesday's a watch party. I will put out a Facebook announcement. If you don't follow me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. You'll find me. I'm Ryako Music. It's like I'm there. And I will put out an announcement. I will put out announcements. So there will be two watch parties. One on Tuesday, one on Saturday. So I figured I'll do those during the week. I won't be streaming on Wednesday. And I'll also be releasing the music on Bandcamp. And that's pretty much it. And if you do get the Bandcamp thing, if you do buy that, you get the booklet with like some really awesome photos and a whole giant story of how this all went down. And then that project will be finished, and then I'll be on to other projects because this train is a chuggin'. Anyway, I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I hope I see you next week on Tuesday. I hope if you feel like watching a 2.5 hour film with me. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream it on Twitch. I'm going to do full screen, and I'm just going to like be typing in the chat. So I'll be on the chat. I'll first do a little introduction. I'll show the album thingy on Bandcamp, and then we'll watch the film, and then it'll be like, okay. So I'll do it twice. That's it. Different. This Tears of Keanu 2 after Cyberpunk 2077 kind of disaster. Yeah, I know, right? It's like Tears for Keanu. Yeah, it's like I feel sad for this, but okay. Headfirst only says it's always good to hang out with you all. Yeah, it's always super fun to hang out with you guys. Thanks for showing up, Duff French Doggy, Headfirst only, Wills Robin, that guy who was saying that I was beautiful. That's sweet, but shit. For basically, you guys. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. I will do all the announcements on Twitter. If you don't follow me already, follow me. Ryako Music. I'm there. Instagram. I'm there too. Array of Emotion says, I don't think he stuck around for long. Yeah, it's because Head First told me, rightly so, was telling him he was creepy, a little creepy, and now it's like, yeah, you're not wrong. I was trying to be polite, but Head First Only, you were just like, I got this. I got this. And I'm like, thank you. Because I try to be like polite, but because I don't want to be like, I don't know. I just try to be polite. And I can't tell if somebody's got weird intentions or if they're being creepy. I first say hi. And if they're paying me a compliment, I try to just say thank you. And if it's more than just a compliment, then it's like, wow. Then I feel awkward. And you know what? Every fucking woman has to go through this shit. Yeah. I can't tell nuance and, and tone from just typing from words in a chat. I can't tell. So if it were in real life and I was in like a bar or club or restaurant or something, yeah, I'd know. You got like crazy alert, But welcome to, I hope you enjoy witnessing women get harassed. Says that's what it's like. Welcome to being a lady. Yeah. Headfirst Only says, I have all the mod tools up on my chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Anyway, Wills Robin says, you can't always tell online. Indeed, it's true. And so I just want to be polite at first. And if somebody starts to kind of act up, then we got an issue. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I will catch you next week. I'll put out the announcements. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. It's Ryako Music. You can find me if you're not friends with me already. And if you're watching this on YouTube, which you probably aren't, it's okay. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit anymore. I just want to make fun stuff and talk with you guys and actually feel slightly social. Anyway, be safe. Wear a mask. It's scary, contagious out there. And stay warm because it's fucking freezing over here. And remember that, yeah, I love you guys. I'm not going to do the scary thing and I'm not going to do the squeeze thing. I'm just going to be like, I love you. I'm going to have to find different ways of saying that too. Okay. Good night. Good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.